connections. And Madhu, after a brief introduction, or whoever happens to be here on this screen right now, is going to divide us into small groups. And we will do like 2 or 3, depending on the amount of time that we end up having. And that way, hopefully, we will make sure that we connect with the right people, and we're not repeating in the same connection. And so I'll introduce myself for those who I think I have seen most of you during the different that I live in corridor, and I live in Florida, and
Uh-oh.
Now your volume went soft.
Yeah, we can't hear you now.
oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to move
good.
to some other location if I can. So maybe Simi or Madhu can
No,
talk.
that's better now, Lihia. We can hear you now.
Oh,
Whatever you did is working.
Okay. So let me see where I was. Currently, I'm in the basement of my son's house, trying to be able to connect because the children are upstairs. So I can't talk upstairs. So our hope is that we will be able to connect in small groups, and maybe we can briefly tell everyone where we are from here. So I'll start with Madhu. Where are you right now?
In India, in Calcutta, eastern part of India. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then
Good morning.
then there is Mead and Cliff from Florida. I see they wrote Florida. And then there is Gregory, who said that he is in Florida right now, but lives where?
He's muted.
Oh, Gregory, you're muted. Okay. We'll skip to Andy Ullman. Andy?
Yeah, my name's Andy. I'm in Chicago with Rotary Club of River Cities. We're just like in the northwest suburbs of Chicago.
Okay, great, Andy. Nice to see you. Serge? Serge is not answering. Saf? He's in Michigan.
Hello, everyone. This is Zaf from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, hi.
Next time I go to Kalamazoo, I must get together with you. And then there is Robert. Okay, we'll move to Joe and Annie.
Bonjour. So from Colorado, and my wife is from France.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi
everyone.
Hello.
Patty.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm from that other place called Portland, Oregon.
And then there is June.
Hi, everyone. I'm from Toronto, but right now I'm about an hour outside of Toronto in a country place.
Oh, how nice. Toronto's a nice city.
And Pam, what time are you at right now?
11 a.m. on Saturday morning in Queensland, Australia.
Oh, you're so lucky. Oh.
And
Oh.
Darren?
Hello, I'm Darren. I'm from Christchurch, New Zealand.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Right
And,
1
across.
p.m. here.
and then we have John.
I am from Elkhorn, Wisconsin, in the middle of the U.S.
Mhm.
And now we have Tanya.
You're muted, Tanya.
Sarnia, Ontario, Canada.
And then Ian.
Yeah, this is Ian. I'm on the air. Yes, from Napier, Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the middle of winter, and but there's no snow here. I say that for you people in Canada who have snow. We haven't gotten it. It's good. It's maybe 20 degrees inside the house, but about 12 outside. Good to see you.
And David and Wendy.
We're from Nelson, British Columbia, Canada.
Welcome. And Bob Weldon.
I'm from Illinois, south of Chicago, Twin Cities, Bloomington, Normal.
And then we have Valsa. You're muted, Valsa.
Hi, everyone. I'm from Toronto, Canada. and from Rotary Club of Oakville, Trafalgar.
And then we have our chairman of ITHF, Bala.
Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining. I am here in the Great Lakes state of Michigan.
Wonderful. Welcome, Bala. And Myrna? Myrna, you're muted.
I'm living in Tulsa, Oklahoma right now. And if anybody's interested in going to Cuba, I take tours down to Cuba.
Oh, wonderful.
Really? Wow.
Oh, great. We'll talk more about it. And Simi, our program coordinator.
Hello, everybody. I've chatted with a few of you before, and yeah, I'm from Ottawa, Canada, with the D7040 Passport Club.
And then we have Mary Ellen.
Hi there, from Louisville, Kentucky, although I have Lucerne, Switzerland behind me.
Okay, wonderful.
And Rick is here or coming.
Okay.
I don't see him, he's in the other room.
And Ingrid, where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, originally from Germany. What?
Likia, we can't hear you.
China.
Hi, Alicia. Can you hear me?
No, we can't see you. We can hear you.
No, I know. It says my video is working, but I was playing around with it earlier and I think I've done something, make it go away. I can see you and hear you though.
Okay, great. So welcome everyone. So in order to connect with each other, Madhu is going to now divide us in little small groups so we can really talk to each other. And we will have approximately 10 minutes together with a smaller group, and then we will switch to another smaller group. So let's see what happens. The computer does this random.
Oh, look at that.
International Travel Hosting Fellowship, inviting you to join. We have joined.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I've just returned from Masai Mara. I went for a wildlife photography trip. So I'm still jet lagged. In fact, I've just returned a few hours ago. So yeah, I joined ITHF in 2001 during San Antonio Convention, and Jim Andrews was the administrator then. So he introduced me, and since then I've had a wonderful, wonderful time with the fellowship. I've hosted quite a few people from US, from Canada, from UK, Australia, and I've been hosted several times. So I'm looking forward to doing an ITHF tour to Brazil in November. Some of us are going to be there. And it's just been a great, these virtual travels have just been phenomenal. We've been covering some places in the world, and we look forward to covering some more places. We are asking for volunteers to let us know which country, they would like to showcase to the rest of us. So yes, this is me. And please go ahead and just say something about your connections, ITHF. Thank you.
I just recently joined because of Simi talking about traveling. And as she knows, my wife and I travel a lot. Actually, my wife's in Portugal walking 750K of the Camino right now. And she's previously done 400. We've traveled a lot. Since September, we've been to Iceland, Jordan, Egypt, Cyprus, Slovenia, and Croatia. And now she's in Portugal for 7 weeks. So I call it Freedom September. Yes, all our kids are out working on their own. They're all in their 30s and have their own careers. But we were get back to traveling again. And we've been to all 7 continents. And there's not a lot of places we haven't been, but except for a lot of European places. And I've never been to the British Isles. That's about the only place we haven't been. So that's kind of our next little go. Brazil we've been to, and we had a great time there. So, but we're just interested in exchanges or whatever. You know, we're in Ottawa, Canada, and we have lots of space in our house because our 4 kids had their own bedrooms. And they're all 3 or 4 are married, and the other one is in Chicago with trying to do, and I don't know if they did a world sky jumping record of upside down. I was watching Chicago TV, and I think they got it on the 15th try. I'm not really sure, but if they didn't get it today, they're not going to get it this time. It's over 200 people that are holding hands upside down.
Wow. Have you been to Cuba?
Yes.
I know they offer.
Canadians travel there very easily.
Yeah, they have good rates for you all. They have good specials. I know that.
Oh yeah, we get it. We're not that far from Montreal. So we fly out of Montreal, and I've been down there to a friend of my daughter's wedding, which was a great way to go.
Well, I have some good news about, we are working on getting Rotary back into Cuba, and the new director with Rotary International is Jeremy Hurst, and he lives in Grand Cayman. And so I think he'll be the representative to work on getting Cuba started. Getting Rotary started again. So I just started with this club I got to meet some people in Houston. Were you all in Houston at the International Convention? I thought I recognized you there. And so I went to the fellowship meeting and just joined shortly after that. I haven't traveled too much lately because of COVID, but I'm interested in going to Croatia. I would be interested to hear about your trip there.
It was a great trip.
So Ingrid, where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. My husband and I, we have actually been members for a while. We haven't used it as much as we should have. We hosted a lot of people, but we ourselves really have only stayed at Tasmania with somebody that stayed at our house when Sydney had the conference. So I'm looking forward to right now. I have to travel by myself. My husband passed away. But I'm looking forward to maybe travel more starting next year through ITHF. And so that's what my plans are. I'm going to be a traveler. But Robert, one question. Did you say your wife is in Portugal? Is she walking the Camino de Santiago?
Yes, she is. She's doing from Lisbon up to Santiago.
Oh, wow. I would love more information. Maybe we can stay in contact.
She's also done the northern part.
Oh, gosh. I want to do it next year. Maybe we can talk later about it.
Oh, definitely.
I joined ITHF about 2 years ago, I think, and maybe a year ago. We've tried to get more active. As so many people, we traveled a lot before COVID, and since COVID, we haven't been out of the country. We don't very much like that. We've been in, I think, 62, 65 countries, something like that. And MID has us booked next year for, I think, 125 days overseas.
14, 15 weeks.
14, 15 weeks. So we have not been able to, because we haven't traveled since I found ITHF, we have not been able to connect with members from around the world. In fact, we will be in South Africa in February, and we've only found one person. So we're looking for contacts in Durban and Cape Town, Pretoria. And then that's in February. Then in March, we'll do a hopscotch up the west coast of Africa. So and I don't remember the countries, I think there's 7 countries that we touch as we
There's a
go
lot
to
of them.
West Coast. And so we'll be looking for ITHF people in West Coast African countries. And then I think about a week maybe in Lisbon. We love Lisbon. That'll be our third trip to Lisbon. So we're going to spend some time in Lisbon. So we're just, I guess we've been in the club for a while, but we haven't done a lot with it because of COVID. And we're looking to make those connections. The Rotary Youth Exchange, I see behind you there, Mid and I are very, very, very keen on that. So I don't know what you're doing in Memphis, but let's talk outside this venue.
Oh, yes, please, because I am kickstarting it. I just started 7-1. I'm kickstarting it in our district. I need all the help I can get.
Are you in District 6800?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I should put that.
I was up in Holly Springs, I think, at an Interact meeting about 10 years ago and met some of the people. I was the district Interact chair and Friendship Exchange chair in District 6800. Mid grew up in Tupelo, so fairly close.
Oh, wow, cool.
Well, we're active in two clubs. We're active in the Tarpon Springs, Florida club, and then we're also active in the Blairsville, Georgia club up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. We have a home up there, and we kind of bounce back and forth.
Oh, cool.
Cliff, did you connect with Caroline in Johannesburg?
I only found, and I don't remember the name, Madhu. It was somebody that was kind of far east from Johannesburg, but there was only one person that I found in the directory.
Okay, Caroline Cowrie. I mean, well, I can't pronounce her last name. It's Khory. And so, you know, she lives in Johannesburg. She and we were roommates in Seoul when the convention happened in 2016. So I can connect her with both of you. And
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so
we have six going to South Africa on safari and then back to Cape Town. And of the 6, I guess 4 of us are Rotarians.
Yeah.
And we also have a district scholar in Cape Town at the university there. So we've made contact with the club, and we're going to have lunch with our district scholar, and would love to find a Rotarian in Cape Town that we can connect with.
okay, sure. So I'll email her ID to you, and I'll just introduce both of you so that from then on, y'all can just take it forward.
Assure her that we're not axe murderers.
I have a little problem.
That would be lovely.
Like it's connecting with other people. How you do it? I've been in Rotary for many, many, many years, since 1973. But we've always traveled extensively, and I finally retired. Now we travel even more. So, for example, with Ingrid, I was a district chairman for youth exchange too, and all 4 of my kids have done youth exchanges, and we've hosted long and short term and etc. So, besides, my wife's a Camino expert.
Oh, wow, this is just too cool.
But I don't think if you remember the letters ICKIDS, IC Kids, that's my email at hotmail.com.
Oh.
I'm a pediatric specialist, or I was, I guess.
Hang on, I need to write that down. What is it? IC?
ICKIDS, IC Kids.
At what? At?
Hotmail, hotmail.com.
Okay.
Right. Youth exchange is good, and they're just starting to get back into it a lot of places this year.
Yeah, I have to kickstart it all together.
Yeah.
So
that's exciting that we have things in common other than traveling.
And my wife is doing the Camino by herself.
That's amazing, because
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do it by myself, and I'm a little chicken about it. But I feel like from all I've heard that is something I have to do.
Well, she and my wife is 73.
Wow.
She's doing it by herself, but she is more like a 25-year-old as far as physique and what she does exercise-wise. She puts me to shame.
Yeah, I have to work up to it.
Yeah.
So Robert, you were saying You did not have any ITHF connection? Like, is that what you were just mentioning?
No, I didn't join the ITF all that long ago.
Okay.
So, and even though I'm retired, I think you get busier when you retire. A schedule used to run my life, but it doesn't anymore. And everything else that I didn't do now does it, which is fine. But yeah, that just is, the question is, how do you find people?
So when you look up the directory in the website and do a search or an advanced search with the, like, you know, the city, if you know the person, you do it by name or country, you should be able to find the people that you're looking for.
You know, it occurred to me during the introductions, if there were a spot on the website, Mid and I are going to be in South Africa, that we could log on and say, we're going to be in South Africa in these dates. With 1,100 members worldwide, if I were traveling, I would go to that and see who else is going to be in South Africa during that time. Or if we're in Lisbon, but not necessarily making the ITHF connection as a host to a guest, but rather just amongst ourselves saying, here's where we're traveling. And we may be able to make some connections with Memphis and Tarpon Springs, or Calcutta and Memphis, or whatever, just from traveling in similar parts of the world.
Well, it's easy to meet people whenever you travel. Whenever we've traveled, we meet a lot of people, and my wife will come back with a whole bunch of names she did last time that they're still in. She went 4 years ago. I think they're still in internet communications, and they say, come and visit. That's a great idea.
The more we talk to each other, the more we interact with each other, the more we visit with each other, the more we connect in other parts of the world that aren't home, I think the stronger the organization becomes and the more fun we have.
Yeah.
True. Absolutely. I completely agree. So you were talking about, like, you know, letting other members know that both of you are visiting South Africa and then Portugal. Well, yes, members on their own can't put up anything on the website unless, like, you know, they write, you know, well, through the inbox, it wouldn't reach everyone. So what I can do is, now that I know, I can put it up and I can ask members that please connect with both of you and, you know, do the ITHF connection. So yeah, that can be done. So, I mean, if you let me know the dates in Feb and, you know, for Portugal, then I can do that.
Well, it's good because I'm sure lots of people, single or couples, are like my wife and I. We have 4 bedrooms we don't even use. And, you know, because I say all of our kids are not in the city, and the one that does has his own house. But, you know, that's why we've done the exchanges, and we'll take 2 or 3 students because we have the room. And it's a lot of fun. And I still have a long-term student from Venezuela. Saturday was his birthday. So I just sent him through Facebook a happy birthday, and he writes the whole thing about what he's doing and so forth. So, and he was here probably in 2005.
Great.
So it carries on and on and on. So.
And those are hopefully future Rotarians.
Probably.
And hopefully future.
Although it's different with the 30-something crowd now. They're all so busy with their own businesses and their own life, and it's different. It's that's why most service clubs are having trouble getting members all over the world. It's the world is changing.
So
we're also finding that, at least among our set, their kids are forever. I said, Gene, where's Keith? Oh, he's in Cambodia. And I asked Gene and Jerry, well, where's Annalise now? Well, she's in Georgia. What's she doing in Georgia? No, the other Georgia, the one that's over by Russia.
Yeah.
It seems that the
Oh,
young
yeah.
people are picking up and really traveling much, much more than my social set did when I was in my 20s and 30s. So the young kids seem to be traveling a lot.
Yeah.
You're right. Mine are, my one guy who's in Chicago, he was a mining engineer. He's a financial advisor now, but he used to work 2 weeks in the mine and travel 2 weeks. So he was never in the country on his 2 weeks off, just all over Europe. He was skydiving in Europe off the mountains with the bird suit, but he's been all over the world skydiving and hasn't slowed down yet. No woman can catch up to him, I keep telling him. But my other ones travel too. So.
I shall close the breakout rooms and we'll go back to the main sessions. Okay.
Nice talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Do email me, Ingrid, and I'll have your email.
Yeah.
Leave breakout room.
I don't know.
Yeah, I asked her the same question, John.
How's everything in Michigan, Bob? Or are you,
Fantastic.
or are you in Washington?
No, right now, this week and next week I go on Rotary Leadership Cruise. So this week I'm here, next week New York, and then the cruise and come back. And then after that, Toronto, third week of September, Zonal Institute and all that good stuff. So
yeah.
Ian, good afternoon.
Hello. Hello, Barbara.
So I guess we all survived our first break room.
It was great.
Everybody's still here. That's a good So Madhu is going to switch us again to another break room, so we get to connect with some other people.
That's great.
If you find yourself in the same break room, just go to another one.
I'm back in room 2.
Oh.
Wow, it's just like speed dating.
We're in the same room. So how do we?
This is the same group.
How did you?
I had the same group too, but I zoomed myself out, so I don't know how to get back in. Oh, there, I'm back in now. But still group 3, same group.
Oh, I guess we can continue or we can leave this room and then join another one. What
So how do you join another one?
So you can, do you have a in the right hand corner, do you have a button to say leave room?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you can do that and then you can join another room.
Well, let's try it. See what happens. Got nothing to lose.
Let's try.
Leave breakout room.
Yeah, leave the breakout room and join another one.
Ah, there she is.
There. You gotta shuffle the deck, Madhu. We ended up in the same room.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just close all the rooms and then bring all of, divide you all again to rooms.
Are you doing random, Madhu?
Yep.
Yes, I did that by mistake. I should just change that.
Jet lag.
Yeah, within the next few.
She's going to do some changes, I guess.
Yeah, within the next
Hi,
few
Joan.
seconds, the room will close and then I'll do it.
We can put it down to jet lag, Madhu. That's okay.
Yeah, when did you get home, Madhu?
Just a few hours ago.
Oh, wow. You're not awake.
She's a dedicated soul.
Where were you, Madhu?
I was in Masai Mara in Africa.
Oh, that's why I saw a picture of you with her. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice there.
wildlife photography, yeah.
Hey, Myrna, which club do you belong to? McGill?
I belong to a virtual club out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, because it says Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I live in Tulsa, but I belong to a virtual club. I attend Rotary meetings all over whenever I travel a lot, so I belong to a virtual club.
No, because I live in Siloam Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over there one of these days.
Hey, I'm gonna join another group.
Good.
Well, let's find out.
Okay, so we are now in a different room.
Yeah. Uh-oh, yeah, but what happened?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, well, with
Yes.
Gregory and
Yeah, Gregory, you have to unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
yeah. And Serge, do you want to show us your picture or no?
Oh, which pictures?
You have no video.
No, Gregory, we are not telling you, we are telling Serge. Serge has.
Oh, okay.
So while Serge joined us, Gregory, have you taken any trips lately?
Not recently, probably go to Europe this fall though.
Ah, are you going to try? Do we have anybody besides Croatia in Europe for members?
I'm fairly new, so I'm just sort of getting used to everything.
Uh-huh.
So,
yeah,
I do know we have ITH members in Croatia, but
which part of Europe would you be going? So, you know, you can do a search
Europe
and
to
an
get more
advanced
members.
search.
there's a chocolate festival in Paris about the 1st of November that's one of the best in the world. It's only like 15 euros to go to it in a big convention center on the south side of Paris. I'll probably go to that and then go over to Budapest and probably take a boat tour down the Danube. But there are also, I've heard of some maybe 3-week airfare included Portugal bargains too. So I may do that too this winter.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, we do have members in Paris and we do have members in Lisbon. So, you know, you can do the search and the advanced search on the website once you log into your profile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can
Good.
make ITHF
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted.
Because sometimes it's always fun to even just have lunch or dinner with an ITHF member of the city that you're stopping.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I have done that. I have done that and it's fun. It's really fun to do. So hopefully you'll be able to you know, do your little search ahead of time.
And they know all about the good foods in France.
Have you been in Europe before?
Yeah, lots of times. I teach classes on European chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Once in a while here in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Probably an average European knows as much, but not here.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. 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 I just spent with ITHF a friend 10 days in Croatia at their home. Actually, I didn't stay that long, but they were the ones who sent me an itinerary to stay with them for 10 days.
Good.
So I did. So it was really a lot of fun. And then I went on a sailing trip with fellow Rotarians also in Croatia. So that was fun.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. So the power of Rotary and friendship.
Good.
Yeah. So Madhu, how, I know yours was not an ITHF trip, but how was your trip?
Yeah, trip was excellent. So this was a very small group, just only one American from Seattle and just myself. So we were the two who did the wildlife photography trip, and the tour operator, originally from Johannesburg, lives in Hobart in Tasmania now. And the guide was from a Maasai person. So so it was just 4 of us. So, you know, it was fantastic. When you have a small group, you can really.
That's yeah, I ended up, when I did my safari in Kruger National Park, I ended up accidentally with just on a private tour. So, you know, I mean, it was very different, but we didn't expect that. But it was just amazing because you got the attention of all the rangers and everybody, the cooks, the whole thing, just for yourself. And I didn't pay for the private part. It was just coincidental.
Yes, we stayed in a fantastic camp in Maasai. And so, yeah, that was just really great. And the whole trip, you know, was for a week. So it was 7 nights and 8 days. And yeah, so it was just great. And yeah, I have tons of photographs. So gradually I shall upload them on the social media. Yeah, I haven't done anything. And yes, on my return in Nairobi, I just connected with an ITHF member. And then I also connected with a Wildlife Conservation Fellowship member. So that was just great.
Wonderful. And Serge, where